Greetings, entities and guardians, my name is HyperHimes and welcome back to CookieRun Kingdom, where in this video, we're going to be finishing off a set of stories that I want to finish off for a little bit of time, and that is, first of all, I'll collect those, and let's send you off once again for a good mission. What I want to do is, I may as well just spin the wheel too. Ooh, some bonus coins, perfect. And a free thing for the train. Perfect. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to finish up the last 5 stories in regards to the 5 Years of the Kingdom event, because all these are going to require, like 1,900, what is it? No, wait, 7,500? Well, each one takes 1,500 coins, so do that, multiply by 5, you would need, 6,700, 500, yeah, quick maths. So, we're going to be doing the more, intense stories in this video, being Premonition of Doom, Silence of Conviction, Hope for Freedom, the One of Absolute Darkness, or the One of Darkness Absolute, and the Millennial Advent. Oh, the hiccups. Stop it. Why does that happen to me whenever I start recording? I don't know if it has something to do with my voice just suddenly upchuck. I don't bloody know. Whatever the case is, we're going to fill up all these puzzles. We'll see, what all these stories have to do for, like, what happens after, like, what happens during, or some bonus content. I don't know. But with that being said, I will be reading comments from this video over here, which I've already read comments on, but I forgot to read the rest, being Epic Party gives insane amounts of loot, or cookies. And still, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read down the videos, feel free to do so, because it can be random questions, random comments, random facts. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time between each other, then that's what matters at the end of the day. So, before we actually get into any comments, we may as well immediately jump into this one, being the Premonition of Doom, having, Dough IL, Menthol Cookie, Seltzer Water, or, Seltzer? I guess it could just be Seltzer, but, it's a Seltzer Cookie. But what matters is, I'm assuming it's going to be, like, what, support? Healing. Well, I guess it makes sense for someone like Dough IL. And I could just unlock it with all 15, which costs 1,500 per usual, and I have more than enough coins, because I decided to grind for a good amount, before this update came, but, you know how it is. It's all good. This is where the cookies in white masks and Milfwell Cookie worship in their so-called gods. Such terrible things have come to pass. Financier Cookie, we have completed our search. There doesn't seem to be any more cookies left around the rift. So it seems to be true that the devotees were evacuated from the cathedral. What should we do with these two? We must investigate their connection to the cookies who tried to steal the soul gem. As you command. Will there be further instructions? What Madeline Cookie said weighs on my mind. The leader here reportedly fell into a rift similar to those that appeared in the Republic and emerged in a completely new form. The rift has appeared in the Republic as well. To be precise, those rifts appear together with Dark Enchantress Cookie. From the rift, their eminence and the Holy Avatar emerge. Was that creature truly holy? Oh, if another rift opens, everyone will become one with the Holdo. Everyone will be devoured. Brother Menthol Cookie, what should we do? We have committed unforgivable sins. Must make sure it never happens again. It seems there's more to look into. Let's begin a new round of questioning. As a paladin, it is my duty to prevent this disaster from happening again. So it was kind of like an aftermath of sorts, where everyone truly did evacuate, but this is after, everything happened with the Avatar of Destiny, which I'm still concerned what the plot is going on with that creature, because, you can't just casually drop Avatar of Destiny lore on us and just, like, walk away. Will Dough IL ever come back? I don't know. But it kind of makes me weird. It kind of makes me feel weird just thinking about this update. But we do get some Rainbow Cubes and also the toppings for this update, which I'll take, which are called, what are they? Destined toppings. Of course. But hopefully Menthol and, Seltzer are doing way better now. At least I'm praying. At least they still have each other to an extent. But also, just to get a few comments out of the way in between these cutscenes, Julian Martinez says hi. Well, hello to you, Julian. Pink Sheep also says, sorry, but nothing beats those 4 ancients in one video you got in the Wicked Gotcha. That's true, yeah. Nothing's gonna beat that. Don't forget the special costume you need there, too. That's true. I can't really beat that. But I'm just saying, like, honestly, if someone were to go with my videos, or if I could try and go through myself, I need to do, like, a top 5 best gacha videos I've ever done, because, like, my gosh, that was just, because out of pure luck and, like, rarity, there's just so many good ones out there. Addy CRK says, question of the day, I have a lot, but Menthol, Sugarfly, Eternal Sugar, Black Sapphire, and Wedding Cake Cookie are my favorites. Those are actually good cookies. I can't really, divulge along that. I mean, just, they all have really good backstories, and out of all of them, I think Sugarfly has to be my favorite out of the whole picked ones. I could tier list them real quick for you, but, like, I have stories to get to. So immediately, let's move on to a big update being Silence of Conviction, which this is Ambush, right? Yeah, it is Ambush, because it represents Silent Salt Cookie being an ambusher, which I'm pretty sure the next one should be, support... What? No. It's White Lily, so it would be Bomber the next one, but let's just see what happens. Look at all this big old loot. So many good things for the treasure bag being different. There are no candidates who passed the trials. I see. Many cookies narrowly missed the cuts, but they left boasting that they would try again. Right, like when you failed? Not many pass even on their third try, you know. Well, I guess you wouldn't understand since you passed on your first try. Lord Commander, please forgive my boldness, but perhaps we can consider lowering the passing standards. Why do you say that? An ominous presence is spreading across the lands. As more and more cookies fall under the threat of evil, I thought we might need more allies to aid cookies seeking help. Practicing solidarity is the principal duty of the Knights of the Kalanamic. The Knights must continue to fight, pushing past their limits. However, the role of our order extends beyond that. The Knights of Kalanamic must strike me down should I ever turn traitor. No, for the Lord Commander to betray us, that would never happen. There are no absolutes in anything. I will hold off on lowering the standards of the trials. Lord Commander, your will is my command. In the end, the knights could not raise their spears against me. Even after I took their lives, it was the obvious outcome, as the order was wrong from the start. I should have told them to protect themselves first, before acting in solidarity. Had the order not been robbed of their lives, they would have brought hope and freedom to cookie kind, however imperfect it may have been. Commander! The time has come to right my wrongs. That is interesting. The time has come to right my wrongs. Does that mean Silent Salt is going to try and fix things? Because even though you can't fix your past, what you can do is fix your future and prevent stuff like that happening ever again, which makes me interested about, the upcoming story, with that I'm currently doing, the Convergence of Fates, which, oh my gosh, that story's already going crazy because I'm recording that in the middle of doing all these, other things in videos, and it's just a fun time, but it makes me wondering what the pleb is Silent Salt's role in this. I'm curious. But we do get some crystals and also, let me guess, silent toppings? Silent toppings, yes, I was correct, perfect. Now, we do have the next one coming up, being the Hope for Freedom, which, it makes me, will this be about, Sugarfly and the other fairy cookies? Or will this have something to do with White Lily, or maybe Pastry Cookie? Pastry or charcoal? I don't know, but I am curious. But Marshadow Activity does leave a comment saying, besides Hate, I'd say Sorbet Shark. Heads up, do not procrastinate on the new story. It's pretty long and it's not even fully out. The last 3 levels are locked until 2 days from now. Which store? Look, the last 3 levels are locked until 2 days from now. I don't think I procrastinated. Oh, was it the storyline with what the pleb am I talking about? What the pleb was it? Am I being forgetful? I could be completely forgetting something. I could be an idiot. Oh shoot! I hope I didn't mess it up. I would assume it was the plumbing Christmas thing, but oh, is it? I don't probably remember. Man, why am I so bad at procrastinating? No, that's not even makes sense. Why am I so good at it? Anyway, another comment from Fernando Ramirez that says first. Well, congrats on being first. But wasn't there another comment who said they were first? I don't remember. No, someone just said hi. That's what it was. And also, Plumbing Cat Clown says Pavlova and Black Forest Cookie. Those are good cookies in my opinion. I hope they do more with Black Forest specifically. But anyway, let's move on to Hope for Freedom, which, it's gotta be Bombers, right? Yeah, it's Bombers, because it's based around White Lily, who's, the main cookie based around the update. If there's multiple cookies based in an update, who would it be based around? I'm not sure, but, yeah, who cares? The guests who stayed with us have departed, yet their absence feels so profound. Why didn't I leave with them, ye ask? I could never abandon all of ye. The world of the living is far too complicated and strange for an old tomb keeper. But me heart is at peace when I am with ye. There are cookies who willingly wield divine power for the sake of others, so surely there could be a cookie who feels most at ease among spirits. Besides, countless wraiths still linger in this land. Even those souls who have forgotten themselves and speak only of resentment,
I wish to grant them rest, so they may no longer harm any cookie. 'Tis not merely a matter of duty. The same must have been true for those cookies from the past. To do a deed that will never be rewarded, willpower alone cannot accomplish such a thing. Only now do I truly understand what was in their hearts. Did White Lily Cookie not say so herself, that freedom means every cookie forging their own destiny? Perhaps I'm fated never to purify all of the spirits here before my dough crumbles. Before White Lily Cookie and Pastry Cookie came here, I might have simply accepted me fate. But now I wish to defy destiny, to grant eternal rest to every spirit in this place. And so, the true freedom lies here, in the catacombs.
I'm gonna say this right now. I think Chocolate Cookie, in my opinion, is like one of the most underrated cookies of the game. Like, genuinely, if there's one cookie who deserves all the love, it's Plebing Charcoal. Like, how could it not be? It has to be Charcoal. Genuinely deserves all love, support, every single condition in the world. Like, come on. But as long as Charcoal Cookie's happy, making sure that all the spirits remain safe, then at least there's gonna be one person who's bound to do so. And maybe, hopefully, the lineage can live on. It would be really cool to see Charcoal Cookie playable in, like, Oven Smash, because I heard pre-registrations are open for that again. So that's fun. Anywho, let's collect these, which are, I guess, freedom toppings, like Hope, Blooming. Yeah, that makes sense, because White Lily's always saying, Bloom! Of course. Now, before we move on to the next one, what's the next? Oh, yeah, it's the, Dominion, it's, one Absolute Darkness. I was gonna say Dominion of the Four, but it's basically the same thing. But makes me, who's gonna be based around this story? Maybe it's probably gonna be the Chess Chaka twins, honestly. But quickly, Crack Thunder Prime does say, Wedding Cake Cookie, Black Forest Cookie, Agar Agar Cookie, the Citrus Squad, the Traveling Merchants, Charcoal, Salt Cellar, Seltzer, Menthol, and the Shock Twins. I think you just listed off, like, nearly all the cookies that were released within, like, the span. Like, you literally listed off cookies that were, like, plumbing. Where's the, yeah, you listed off cookies that were here. Plumbing, I noticed you said Agar Agar, which, actually, that was from a previous, no, that was from, this is the flyer update, yes. Agar Agar, like, you said the whole entirety of the Citrus Squad. You said the Traveling Merchants right here. You said basically everything from, like, this update, this, and everything below this is just like your favorite cookie. I can't really be mad at that. But also, Daniel Gamer says Pavlova, Menthol, and Seltzer Cookie. All good cookies. I mean, I'm surprised how not many people have said Pavlova yet, but then again, I'm kind of like an anti-Pavlova liker. And by anti, I mean just like a Pavlova disliker. That's what I mean, but I have my reasons. And also, Plush Shangans? Saying, I have a horrible system of every party epic, super epic, legendary, ancient beast, and what you need. Party cutters and you have to do really hard quests to get like 10. So send like 1,000 trains. What the pleb are party cutters? I would like to know what the pleb party cutters are. I don't plumbing know, but what's up next is the one of Absolute Darkness. Which one, if it's Chess Chaka, would it be, it's not Ambush, right? Would it be Discharge? No, Magic. Okay, just want to make sure. Let's place every single one of them, because this definitely has some Chess Chaka Cookie stuff written all over it. It has to be. I'm curious.
Poison Mushroom Cookie, what are you doing here?
Poison Mushroom Cookie, what are you doing here?
Must clean, squeaky, squeaky clean. Matcha Cookie told me to clean. Pomegranate Cookie said it would be good to clean too.
Then what's Licorice Cookie doing? Then what is Licorice Cookie doing?
I'm organizing this area over here. Looks like the hotel guests will require a lot of things. Wait, hold on. Something's not right here. Why am I doing such boring work?
Ha. It's not that difficult, is it? Especially if it's essential to the plan. It's fun to watch, too.
No way. I've got more important things to do. And the beasts...
What is everyone doing gathered up here? We need to be more diligent for the sake of our master's grand plan.
Why are you giving me orders? I'm already working hard for Dark Enchantress Cookie without you telling me. What are the others doing anyway? Why do I have to deal with this?
Everyone's busy with something else. Everyone is busy with something else. I was curious to see the beast cookies in action, so it all worked out perfectly. But first, I'll finish moving this luggage.
Give it back! I was doing that!
You said you didn't want it earlier, didn't you? So just...
Give it to me! Hey, what are you doing? You made a mess! How am I supposed to clean this all up?
Pomegranate's really thinking, like, my gosh, where did we go wrong with enlisting these cookies? Because I think Pomegranate was one of the early people, and, like, probably one of the first people to enlist the Cookies of Darkness. I could be wrong, could be right, I don't know. But, like, she's definitely one of the oldest members, at the very least, who's at least still residing there. I guess technically alongside Licorice Poison Master, but she did appear in OvenBreak too, but, whatever the case is, I just like the expression, Pomegranate is really just thinking in her mind, where did we go so wrong? And let me guess, like, we got, like, okay, Gambit toppings, that's what it was. I forgot. I was thinking more of the Beast than Chesh Choco. Maybe that's my fault, but whatever. There's only one more story to go through, but let's get through the rest of the comments because there's actually not too many more. One from Crack Thunder Prime says, actually, you know what? You just said all the cookies. What am I saying? There is one more from Alpha X Ram saying, my adorable, brilliant, cute, dazzling, enlightening, fabulous, gorgeous, incredible, jolly, kind, lovely, marvelous, and nice baby cream puff cookie, yay. Well, you know, it wasn't exactly what I expected because that was just like so suddenly, but like just auto build up to cream puff? I guess so. Maybe they give her a buff. At least don't make her alone in the guild gacha. And also make a verse call and says, question of the day answer, the Chesh Choco twins. Sisters? I guess technically sisters, but I think they're just referred to as a they, them, so that's, you know, what we got so far. And now we have the very last update being right here, the Millennial event with Millennial Tree and all the other legends, which, come on, this has to be support. Yeah, it's support. So, let's finish it all up, then all of these stories can fully be finally accomplished. Time for today's tasks. Strange. Is the hill always so close? Huh, that's hot. What is it now, Fire Spirit Cookie? Millennial Tree Cookie's deep roots twisted the Earthbread's layers, so the continent shifted a bit. Bet those woes down in the mines got quite the surprise. Ha! This is hardly surprising considering the power Millennial Tree Cookie possesses. If anything, this was rather restrained. I've sensed unusual movements in the seas, surrounding beasties as well. Surely each of us is moving in our own place, in our own way. For quite some time to come, Cookies will endure countless nights of harsh trials. In the end, all shall be revealed. Time does not flow. It simply unveils itself. Even after countless eons have passed, the heart of the four seasons and all living things shall remember that the guardians of nature gathered here on this day. Am I the only one who finds it unique how they said time does not, like, move, it just more or less reveals itself, which really makes it, like, really makes me think, like, ooh, Timekeeper Cookie, Timekeeper Cookie, Timekeeper Cookie coming, guys. I mean, it's not a secret anymore, let's be honest, if you're in the know of CookieRun, but, like, oh, Timekeeper Cookie is coming for sure. But with this being finished, now we can get these last toppings, which are just these ancient root toppings, and now we can get the last reward right here, which are 10 of these little, you know, Cookie, anniversary tickets, and also floaty jelly balloons, which says no party goes on without floaty balloons. Don't get too excited; they might carry you all the way to the kingdom next door. Well, hope not. I nearly have even these things. Which, by the way, aren't there new? Oh, that might be in the next one. I don't know, but like, all these are done, and I can also get another 10. Something beautiful. I only have like 26 days left to get to the last couple of things, which it's actually looking close. We'll get there, don't worry. But now I have all the coins that I could spend just only in the shop exclusively now, which plumbing fantastic. I ain't got to do much more. But what could I even get here? I don't think there's any more clothing that I need to get. I don't think so. Oh, no, it's because I need to spend 10,000. Okay, well, let's get. Oh, but okay, if it's one a week, it restocks. So I'll definitely take a couple of those, and also since it's one in the count, let's take those quickly. Alright, so that should be good for now. It looks slowly but surely we're restocking all of them. But with that being said, we'll go ahead and end the video right here. I guess I may as well just do this, just because why not? Bam. Because we're not going to really do much with it, but why the flip not? If you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my CookieRun content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you can see all my social medias down in the card website that I have, and we're all plebs. You can see that in my description. You can become a pleb by becoming a YouTube member for $1 a month, and you can buy some merchandise at the pleb market. But above all else, I will see you and today's Guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I want to give a big shout out to the plebs, aka the members who are supporting the things that I do, being Eduardo Premonition, Casual Gaming, Jojo Sands, and Wavy Plays Games. Thank you all so much for all of the love and support, and I'm hoping that we can keep on going forward together.